back of the house. You can see the roof is on, chimney pot is on. We're just waiting on the sandstone skew stones coming. We've actually managed to source some, which was very hard. Ray wants everything as traditional as possible, so to go with a real slate roof and the stone frontage, you really need the sandstone skew stones. There is a sandstone cornerstone up there, I don't know if you can see it. And then this is all my pointing. Not the best. This will actually, I don't know why I did that, because this is where the sunroom's going. It'll probably be as far out as where I'm standing now, and it goes right down past that, between the second window and the third one there. I must admit, the pointing is actually good for somebody that's never did it before. I'm very pleased with myself. And of course what you have to do is you have to have a hammer and a bolster, and you've got to hammer out all the old crumbling mortar, and then you've got to put your pinning stones in, and then put a lime mortar mix, which is more the old-fashioned way. And I'm noticing there's all this white stuff down the house, and I'm wondering what that is. I think it's the lime where the rain has seeped out off my last day's pointing. So it's taken me the whole day to do that one wee bit there. And as you can see to the side, this is what I'm facing. It's absolutely full of big holes, and on one or two occasions I found rather strange creatures in these holes, which, as you can imagine, if you know me very well, scares the bejesus out of me. There was a big one down there, and I'm sure it was a snake, but it wasn't an adder, and it wasn't a grass snake, it was just bloody huge. And then you look out into the vista, that garden, and that big tree there is where my fairy house is going, right at the bottom of that. I'm hoping to turn that into a really, really nice wee place where it'll be quiet, with a pool, running water, and all that fuffle. And down there is the garden. Well, it's not the garden will be to the side there in the polytunnels, but down there is where my sheep, my pigs and my chooky birds will go. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it on this because the sun's right on it, but there's a lazy potato plant there. You can see all the ridges where they've just shoved the potatoes in. There's it's very sunny, but there's a really bad mist coming down off the hills. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know if you can hear it, but the river is actually pounding down there. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. You just don't want to do any work when you're standing out here. You just want to look around. And that's it. We're slowly getting rid of the rubble at the back of the house. As I say, this is where the sunroom's going. And then there'll be about 6 feet of decking out, and stilts hopefully, so that I can store all my garden equipment underneath it. All those reeds will be gone. Don't know how, but they'll be going. That's the main road up there, you can't see it. There's hardly a car around, except in the summer. But I'd love to have a static caravan just down in this wee corner, so that we can have visitors and maybe rent it out, because I mean, who wouldn't want to come here and see all this? It's amazing. The old trailer, there's actually fish in that butt of water. We got it out of the river to mix up the concrete, and there's tiny wee fishes in it, so somewhere in that mortar on that wall there's wee fishes embedded, which is rather cruel when you think about it, but a necessity when there's no actual running water at the moment. And look at the drive. This pile of soil is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the delivery lorries are having lots of problems getting up here. So you can see a big coil over there by the old mobile. That's for French drains. Ray was hoping to start them today, just to put in the front here, so all the rainwater's not sitting there like padarushk. And then this is the front of the house. I don't like to call this the front. I like the other side, the front. And of course there's a big porch going on here as well. But the porch and the sunroom won't be started until after we've moved in, because that'll just take forever, because we've got to find stone which is lying about the place to build, because it's got to all match. We'll get our bums slapped from the planning department. And oh, I forgot to show, we've managed to get some really old cast iron guttering and drain pipes, which would have been the norm on this house when it was built. They look absolutely disgusting, and one of my tasks says I've got to rub all those down with a wire brush and repaint them, and it's not a pretty job. I've done 2 and it took me an hour. It's absolutely horrible. Oh, I've got a cough today. And there's the trees. There's a wee kind of car park over there I'd like to do something with once we're in one of my gardens up in Stanley. Don't know what to do. And of course we'll have a really nice gate. Ray's going to make a gate, and I want pillars at either side, and we can look like drug dealers with lots of money, but we haven't got any money at all. So, and there's the JCB for digging owls. Isn't this exciting? Right, I better go back in and give the boss a hand, because he can't really manage things on his own without his #1 apprentice. Have you anything to say for the camera, Ray?
Hello?
Oh, is that it?
What do you want me to say?
Well, I've just been given a rundown and the building and everything.
Right. And what? Well, you done it all?
Eh?
Did you do it all?
Well, I did the front and the back, and what it's going to be like and everything.
That's nice, isn't it? I've lost for words. I've got my head in this, you know what I mean? I hope you like it. It's been hard work, an experience, but it's worth it. There you go. That's all I have to say.
And so from Wendy and Ray, it's goodbye for now. And oh, and the Carpenters playing in the background. Bye.